Dating a narcissistic person, especially a narcissistic man, is not going to be a relationship that's going to flow or is harmonious, because they are always in a competition with their partners. They are always seeking out ways how they could combat and win their partners in competitions, whether the partner knows of this or it's a secret competition. They are just always competing against their partners, okay? So it's never a case where you and them are going to be in a relationship that's going to be okay, team, we can do it this way, we achieve it by doing this, and everything is just them doing their job and you do your job and everything just flows and clicks, right? No, they're thinking how they could get the one up benefit, how they could steal the credit. It's never going to be oh yes, we did it, yay us, we did it. No, it's gonna be, oh yes, I did it, yay me. And they're going to take the credit for the work that you put in, right? Most of the times they will be the one, they're sitting, they were the ones that complained while you did the cleanup and did all the work, and they will yank that credit and tell everybody that they did it. They will take that credit from you, and they will do this whether in front of your face or behind your back. They are that much ruthless. They don't give a sack of rotten potatoes what you think about it. And if you call them out on it, they'll probably be like using some gaslighting tactics, like, I don't know what you're talking about, I did this, or downplay it, like, you're being extra. Aren't we in a relationship? Aren't we a team? When in truth and in fact, you're not a team, because this person, they never contributed towards the success of the thing happening, but they were quick to come and take the credit, okay? And this also interplays into other factors of the relationship, like, even how y'all dress in state of appearance. The narcissist, will try to change you at certain points throughout the relationship, and then when you look a certain way, they'll be like, how come you look like that, and try to make it seem like they're not the reason why you look this type of way. One way to avoid this, like, don't date competitive people. And if you sense that they're competitive, they probably are jealous, so remove yourself. Don't date them, don't be around people like that, okay? And don't always try to explain yourself, over explain yourself to people, because most of the times narcissistic people like that can always argue with them and always trying to defend themselves, because it gives them ammo so that they could use to manipulate you, okay? And I spoke about the emotional manipulation already, all right? They're always manipulating in some way, shape, or form. So the less you say, the better you are. The less you say, the better off you are. And another one, look, narcissists are so double standard. They, meaning they have rules for you which technically really don't as much apply to them, or overall don't apply to them. Okay, so they will be the ones in a relationship all as cheating, and they will have this rule, no cheating, or else this and this and this and that. But they will be the ones in the relationship cheating, and when you call them out on it, they'll be the ones either gaslighting you or trying to make it seem like, that rule only went for you by downplaying the situation. Or they will legit have rules for other stuff that you see them always breaking, like they tell you, don't disrespect their papa by saying XYZ, but when they're talking to their papa, they do the same thing that they tell you not to do. Okay. So they are kings and queens of double standards. So if you value your standards and boundaries, you are not going to want to date people like these, because the double standards is supposed to turn you off. Okay, pretty much. And if you are not notorious for ignoring red flags, you will spot these things like pretty much earlier on before you go very far, because they are notoriously always showing how double standard they are. And if you want to avoid, people like these, I could suggest like hold on to your standards and boundaries. Don't allow anyone to break them, or coerce you to change them, which was protecting you to begin with. And if they repeatedly try to push your boundaries and try to get you to break it and break them, then those persons are maybe narcissistic or highly toxic, and you have no business being around people like that. Whether it's dating or relatives, you just have no business being around people who are pushing you to break your standards, or pushing you to break your boundaries.